Welcome in, humanity, to another edition of TSAT, which stands for Truth Supersedes All Things at All Times, no matter what. And P.F.E, which stands for Plan for Everything at All Times, no matter fucking what, family. So welcome on in to this multi-purpose, multifaceted, multinational news channel where I speak and spit the truth, fact, reality, logic, and objectivity to humans, niggas. All niggas is humans, all humans is niggas. They are synonymous with each other. We're not going to go over that today. But what I want you to listen very closely to is what Mr. Neely Fuller says when he breaks down why constructive black people are a threat to global white supremacy. Constructive black people, not non-constructive black people, which is 99.999% of most human niggas on planet Earth. We're talking about constructive black people are a threat. Let's listen in and hear what he has to say. The master teacher, grand master teacher, Mr. Truth, Fact, Reality, Logic, and Objectivity himself. Let's get it in.
When you produce poison, you get some of it on it yourself.
Facts.
That, going back to the way this program started today and the way it starts on many occasions, we start with that scene from The Godfather. What did The Godfather say, sitting there at the table with Barzini and the Italians and the rest of the criminal families? He said, this drug business, it will destroy us. So if you're talking about keeping it among the black people up there in Harlem, among the colors, let them destroy themselves. They're nothing but animals anyway. That's what you're saying. But you don't understand the nature of drugs. The next thing you know, our own children will be using it. And that's what I don't want to be a part of. That's what Don Corleone was saying to the Barzinis and the Italians. And that's what happens in the system of white supremacy. But the system of white supremacy also is set up on a percentage basis. So that the real smart white supremacists have said, oh yeah, of course, we're going to have some white sacrifices in our army. We're going to have to sacrifice some of our own people. Some of our own children are going to get caught up in nonsense. But we will still have the basic power. We will never let those black people start doing anything constructive on a scale where we can't control them. So we will do it on a percentage basis. For every 10,000 of them who is all messed up, we will probably have maybe a couple of thousand or maybe 500 of our own that are all messed up. But percentage-wise, we are always hold the power, hold the reins of what goes on in the world. The cost of doing the business of white supremacy is going up simply because most of the dark people, or many of the dark people on the planet now are becoming smarter and more constructive than they ever have been before. So the more constructive, the smarter, and that's what you mean by smart in a constructive sense rather than a destructive sense. Many people all over the world now, when you look at the dark-skinned people of the world, the non-white people, many of them are beginning to think about doing.
So smart is synonymous with constructive. Sounds like a plan.
Doing something, breaking away from their old habits and doing something constructive and thinking constructively, trying to learn how to do things that will have a constructive result. Now, this is always bad for the criminal enterprise called white supremacy. This is always very foreboding to them. But
did he call white supremacy a criminal enterprise? Sounds like a plan. Sounds like the truth.
They have got to modify what they do because they are being forced to. So that means more white sacrifices. So you'll see more white people out here doing simple-minded things, but not on such a grand scale that the entire system of white supremacy comes apart.
Interesting.
If it starts heading toward that tipping line, see, they know where that tipping line is. They will open up on black people like you wouldn't believe.
What do you mean by when you say open up?
I mean open up with wholesale violence to put us in our place. Say, look, you're getting too far out of hand now. You are not supposed to be a constructive people. So I am going to drop a bomb on you or whatever it is. But you are not going to be a constructive people. As long as you are destructive, fine. As long as you are doing what you do in Rwanda and what these gangs do over here in this area of the world and all like that, just running around with machetes and whatnot, slaughtering each other, no problem. We love that. That's entertainment for us. As long as you're using drugs and selling drugs to each other and glorifying it and all like that and then killing each other because of the drugs, that's fine. As long as you're riding around on bicycles or drive-by shootings and whatnot and robbing people and whatnot, that's fine. We all endorse that. That's what we want you to do. You're nothing but trash anyway. We will want to see you a trashy people. We don't want to see you doing anything constructive unless it's something constructive for us. We white supremacists, because we will make you do what is constructive for us. This is why the pretty buildings and the pretty neighborhoods are all where we are. You know that because we see to it that it's that way. But wherever you are, we want you to just tear it up, break it up, put graffiti all over the place, write graffiti even on yourselves in the form of what they call tattoos. Just walk around looking like zombies. I mean, it's wild. Broken glass, broken heads, broken bodies, yellow tape all over the place, blinking lights. Wherever you find black people, you see, as soon as it gets dark, blinking lights all over the place. Cartridges, 9 millimeters lying all over the place with yellow circles around them. How many shots were fired?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what you call the typical black life. That's black culture. That's black culture at its very best. And that's which means that it's just about all of black culture. Wherever you go in the world, that's what you'll see. Whenever you see black people, this is what you're going to see. Nothing constructive going on at all. That's the way we want it. And when they start showing signs of being constructive, oh, that's bad for our business. That's bad for our business.
So that's not a good business model for white supremacy.
No, that's not a business model for black people at all. No, they are breaking out of there. No, we can't have that. They're doing something constructive. Get down there and start some mess.
Immediately.
As fast as you can. And we know how to do that.
That's heavy.
We fight supremacists. Now, some people have said they've seen some cartoons.
Miss Nitty Fuller just spoke the truth, fact, reality, logic, and objectivity. None but respect and love. I'm out.